Alright guys, you guys know what time it is, so we are, or I am, going to be hopping into some, limited time multi-missions over here, so it's going to be same as a month ago, so I'm just going to hop into the very hard stage over here, and then, I'm just going to sit there and just, wait, just to see what my 3 LS can kind of do, and then, oh, okay, and then I'll just kind of hop in and clean up the map, I'm going to do some rating as well, just to see how people are doing in terms of their builds and all that good stuff over here. And then afterward, hopefully I can make like the rating their builds a lot more quicker than I could, because I think the past 2 times I was doing it, man, I took a long time doing the first review. So hopefully this time I can just kind of rate them a little bit quicker. So all right, I think we should be almost there. All right, we can all jump right now, and then I'll catch you guys in the match. Alright, we are in already. So I'm just gonna sit there and literally do nothing. So I'm gonna see how my other 3 LS can, kind of handle this themselves right here. Okay, going straight for a cussing EX skill already. That's pretty good. Wow, they took down the shield already. Wow. Okay, I'm not rating that person because they all seems to know what they're doing. I think we just hop in for like around 10 seconds and then we are completely done. So that's impressive right there, to be honest. So let me see who I can rate. I think someone using the rolling buster, so obviously that is like something for giving already, right? So let's see. I don't know, maybe another one, Data is probably using the rolling buster, so I'm probably not gonna rate him, that person. And then Dragon X76, probably not gonna rate that. So maybe with this one over here, I don't know. I'm just gonna take a quick peep, I guess. If they are pretty decent overall, I'm probably not really gonna talk about them right there. So this person over here, okay, so this is gonna be more of like a shooter based build. Oh, maybe this one we're using a rolling buster. But the Jester base, this is a pretty good build over here. All the gears are there already. So long shooter, like that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. Okay, and the commander, this person is able to push it up to like a 3-star commander gear. That's gonna be perfecto right there. And then let's see, Helios. Oh, this is good. Right. If this person would have been able to, let's say, pull another head, or even not another head, right? Maybe if you were to subslide maybe the 1-200 scale alteration Wingdom pad, I think that one is definitely gonna push it up just a little bit. I would have, if this person can, I would have definitely recommend subslotting it with the big scale RA72, because that one has, I believe, mid-range and high mobility, or ace exclusive. You can definitely take advantage of that, because Strike Freedom Head currently is only giving you that 10.5%, while the RA72 big scale is giving you a 20% of that non-conditional the big scale subslot bonuses already. So you can definitely take advantage of that. I think that would definitely be a lot more better. That one also have ace exclusive, so it will match your build perfectly. In terms of range of weapon, you are okay. Yeah, commander is, I would say, a pretty limited build depending on what this person has over here. Obviously, if he or she was able to, let's say, get a ranged weapon that has commander to begin with instead of high firepower, that would be a lot more better in terms of subslotting this one. This one right here just completely hurts up a lot in terms of the subslot bonuses that is given, so that's why you don't see too many shot attack over here. But I would say this is a fairly good build overall. I think this person did a pretty good job. I think there's just a little bit of a tweak that this person can do. I think, let me see, I can't really look at all the other parts. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, the problem is Gundam type over here. The Gundam type right here is definitely going to hurt this part by a lot, or this player build over here. This one is the V2. I saw busted. Yeah, that one does not have like does not have a higher stat than high new version class, so that's why you wouldn't want it to be in a subslot, obviously. But it's good, right? I think this person just has a pretty hard time finding the subslot for commander, because that one is extremely limited in terms of what it can do. Yeah, that's the problem right there, because you're not like, this person is not using like the correct shooter build based arm, so that's why it's gonna take a little bit away from it. But it does did a pretty good job subslotting right there, so not too bad overall. But Oh, yeah, yeah, right here you're losing out on some pretty good sub slot option over here, or some portraits. So that's why in terms of like output wise, you may not be looking at the best result, but definitely with whatever is stacking right here is definitely going to be enough to take down some limited time multi mission boss. No problem right there. Okay, I mean like yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. If this person was able to get another commander tag anywhere within these part, he or she would be able to free this one no problem. So I think that's the only thing I'm seeing right here. Yeah, yeah, you had to resort to this problem right here. Yep. Definitely do not need another, high firepower right there, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, you're missing on some portrait there. So you're missing 4 portrait slot in total, so that's a pretty big problem, I would say. Um, yeah, this one's a problem. This one's a problem here as well. I would definitely recommend. I would definitely recommend the big scale wing saber as well. That one is tied into a long shooter, so that would definitely fit the build, obviously. So I think using this is probably not the best option. I will have to say, but uh, yeah, I think this one. I think what I see so far is more of like a not having the appropriate parts to free up some good vortex slot. I think that's a problem as well in terms of like some portrait slot is completely empty, so that's why you're gonna see a little bit of a damage downfall. Like if you take on, I don't know if this person should be able to take it down right by himself. Maybe or maybe not. It should be fine, but I just think if you want to optimize a little bit better, you would definitely need more let's say you would definitely need more portrait. That's what I gotta give right there. But all right, let us hop into another match right here. All right, hopping into our second match over here. So we have a player of a level 72. So I would definitely look at that one, just to see how the new player is looking at so far. All right, someone is using a rolling buster right off the bat already. So that is good. All right, with that armor already, that is gonna do a pretty good chunk. Okay. All right, all of them are immediately using some EXP already. Definitely a lot more better than what I've seen, I believe. Oh, wow, an extra drop as well. This person is packing a lot, so I'm not gonna review him. So I'm probably gonna stall a little bit just to see if I can kind of get into maybe a different type of lobby. So I don't want to like I want to like see different players obviously, so I can rate potentially rate more people, right? Oh, that person might have like a reduction build because of the fact that, or maybe two-person has rolling buster. I don't know. Let me actually check then. But not too bad. Like they were able to take it down fairly quick, which is good. Definitely good. So I want to see if both of them. This one definitely does have rolling buster if I recall right. Let's see. Okay, wow, pretty impressive. Like this build. All right, you cannot really justify. All right, you can say, well, this person is not the best builder or not. Like him being able to like execute some fast skill, you can definitely know he knows what he's doing. So props to this person over here. So I'm not really going to talk too much about him. What about this person over here? Or maybe the one below has rolling buster. Yeah, this one is a melee centric build. So overall, it's pretty good. Just needs a little bit more work in terms of the gears and all that good stuff over here. So that is that. It's looking good, right? It's definitely going to be looking pretty decent right now. So I'm not gonna talk too much about him. So let's look at this one over here. All right. So it's loading right here. Yeah. All right. So this one is straight out went for the full set. Wing zero. It's definitely not a bad suit overall. But definitely you don't want to be using a pro tag because of how they, kind of word tag these guys back in the good old days. They're just not too optimized for being maybe a melee centric build or a shooter centric build, but definitely looking pretty good so far. Definitely pretty good. It's good that the person picked the Laura Rolla because she is, even though she's a build project pilot, her alteration is gonna be on the permanent side. So whenever this person feel like they have their enough resources, they can definitely go back in, to alterate it. I think the only problem that right now what I'm seeing right here is gonna be some gears that you're looking at over here. Remember last week we got those two gears that was offered it. So those are already live on my overview. when I was talking about that, I did not go over that. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are right now probably scrambling. Oh my god, we're gonna use those exchange tickets. They should be live under the exchange tab, I believe, under the permanent, if I recall. Yeah. So you guys should be able to pick up whichever tag or whichever gear you guys will need. So right here, the gears makes up I would say maybe 30 to 40% of your after stat after whatever your gear is looking at you, like giving you like whatever you put in on your build. I would say maybe I'm probably lowballing it. I want to say maybe 35 to 45 of your after stat is coming out from all these gears over here. So that is definitely not something to take lightly into. There's definitely something you will need to get. So that's why if this person would have maybe, I don't know if this person has picked up back in the day the 100% cost down from the the welfare exchange. If that person did, they can definitely come in here with those 2000 plus or shot attack or melee attack gears already. So that is something if that person would have had back then, right? This one over here, I think word tag wise definitely needs to be a case. Definitely need to put this on a skin because there's two first out here that has the EX skill, or three to be exact. So you're probably looking at around six portrait slot missing right now. We're not really gonna count the parts that's non-alterated. So that is that, right? So definitely those are definitely parts that needs excess awareness as well. But so far this is gonna be really good. Yep, this is a big problem right there. I think this is my issue back in the day before knowing the purpose of skin. I would actually double subslot, even on like say on an EX skill to an EX skill. That is definitely not the best way you want to be going about right here. So that is that. So I think this person just needs a lot more. Just need to learn from playing. It's obviously not gonna be something that you can achieve in a 1 day span, right? I think this person just need a little bit more guidance from joining some community groups and whatnot. Speaking of joining some community groups, right? If you guys do not know GNL Discord server, go check them out. They have fabulous resources and all that good stuff. Pretty active in there as well, so you guys would definitely see me chat in there as well. So make sure to just they like all those people are pretty really good knowledgeable players from within the community, so they would definitely give any new players or just any veterans player some good tips and tricks on how to build better, how to output more better stuff and all that good stuff over here. So that is that. Just a little plug to the GNL Discord server right there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this build here. So let's hop into our third match now. Alright, hopping into our third match over here. So I actually just hopped into someone's lobby, just kind of crashed into it and hey, what's up? How y'all doing? So we're gonna see what we I'm going with that burst slash already. So that's a pretty because that one has a pretty a low first time users. That's why you're able to just immediately kind of execute that no problem. So we got the the double sky hide and the sky backpack right off the bat already. So they're not doing too hot as well. Like just look at it right there. We are already on that phase where you're gonna hit up with those little what do you even call those though? I don't know. But it looks like they're not even able to take down the first shield yet, so it's a pretty big problem. I see that a lot of their builds are pretty stacked out. Like you're not looking at some average number. But looks like that person may be of a I don't know reduction build. I don't know. All right, I see a lot of them are finally using their EX skill right now, so that is a pretty good sign right there. All right, okay, not too bad. So are we done? Is there? Okay, yeah, this one is not gonna be reduction build because probably there's 30 second has already elapsed. So oh, we're almost done. Okay. Okay, I was about to say like, are we gonna have to go through another shoot? But obviously not. I'm pretty sure all three of them are just wondering like, why, why is he just standing there not doing anything? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just trying not to involve. All right. So I don't know. Like, all three of them I think are pretty much around the same realm. So it just because I didn't see anyone not doing anything except myself, right? So I mean, I guess I want to go to the middle one because I did see a lower combat power. Obviously you don't want to rate combat power, but yeah, this is let's see what are we looking at over here. So This one is definitely a player who does not have the the knowledge yet into the game. So all right. Oh, there you go. We have the 100% cost down, or 100%, 100 cost down. If this player would have known, they would have immediately taken that off and then went over to the, I believe it's under the event. What tab is it? You have to exchange for it in order to get the points to exchange for it. If this player is watching right now, they would definitely know. Oh man, I gotta take that out. So take that out right there. And these are, whoa. You don't want to be using that in a. You don't even have. You don't even have any active word tags, so you can't activate that. The problem with this build is there's not a single part in here that is currently alterated, so that is definitely not going to be a pretty good, not good, right? Because we are, in the midst of the 3.0 update, we have passed that a little bit, so I'm pretty sure we are approaching that, 3.1 update whenever they drop that newsletter. So, this person definitely needs some work on whatever build is looking at over here. Okay, you are going for a little bit of a high shot attack, but these are, you need to check out that battle cry, obviously. And what else are we looking at over here? Let me see the overall builds. Yeah, this is bad. What is that? Can you explain to me what is this over here? Why would you put double riser in the bag? Because this one is not the big scale one. So you would if you would have be building this, I would have definitely switch it around. You almost there with pro tag. I don't know what's going on here. This is bad. Um, no synergy at all. Good portrait, right? Definitely good portrait right there. Crit is ridiculous. This is really working game. I mean, there is crits, but it's just not that good. I would have preferred you to hit this one instead, but swap this around. Give it a little bit better stats because the Barrizer definitely has the better stat as say a Sokai unit compared to a static unit, obviously. This one should have has this alteration already, so this person should be able to alterate it. This one is a permanent one as well, so there's probably not gonna be. I don't want to say excuse. Maybe this person does not know of the alteration. By the way, I do have videos covering what is alteration. Shameless plug right there, but definitely need some work right there. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. To be honest, what am I looking at? Okay, I like I'm just kind of speechless over there. If you are really going for a shooter build, this is good, right? The R872 rifle is definitely good, but you would need some big, you would need some alteration for this over here in order to push out the maximum amount of the rifle. I would have to say, you can even definitely you can definitely subslot the other version of the R872 to get a 50.5% subslot bonuses. That is definitely something that this person should have been doing. Because all these subslots does not even work. They don't synergize in terms of word tags, so you're not getting any boosting over here. So that's that, right? Okay. And there's not gonna be any synergy in terms of what portrait this one is packing. So deeper in the job, you're not even using you're using a middle shooter. What's going on here? Like this one is a little bit better, you got protect run going across the board. So, but for desert, we're what? Okay, battle cry. Okay, oh no, you could have swapped this around, please. This one is the Sokai tier part, and you put this under a standard part. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This one is whatever, right? Hello, yeah. No, there's no funnel. Where's the funnel at? I don't know. This build is just a mess right now. I think there's gonna be a big cleanup. I don't even think I can recommend any if anything, because I'm not sure where this person is really going for in this build. So there's really I guess the only thing to really save it is just kind of scrap the build. Completely take it out and just kind of remold it. I guess if this person is going for a shooter build, There's definitely plenty of permanent alteration this person can definitely look into to begin with. I'm not even pushing for the soul customers, right? Because soul casts are definitely going to be a lot more harder to alterate. So permanent side is definitely the permanent standards are definitely something this person can be looking at into. But in terms of standard, I don't think there's too many that has alteration except maybe the RA72. The GPO one does not have any at the current moment, so that is like big problem as well right there. So hopefully this person was able to pull some good soul casts along the way, and if they would have those second year anniversary lottery tickets, they would have been able to grab some of those L badges and alterate them. I'm pretty sure this player in terms of like new player base should be able to grab amass a lot of good capitals. I want to assume, I don't know, right? I don't know how many capitals you guys would be amassing, but definitely a lot of good works that need to be done in this build over here. So that is that right there. All right, hopping into a fourth match over here. I'll probably do one additional one, so I'll probably do five. So this video will probably, I want to assume, gonna be like a 30-minute long video, if I'm not mistaken, probably. All right, so we are doing some pretty good chip damage on the the leg part over there. So are we hopping into the toes over here? So we're gonna shoot those down. Okay, okay, I can't even hit any one of them, so that's bad. All right, so they're like frantically trying to take them down, and while me just doing nothing and almost dying. So what I need to do, I'm just probably gonna stay underneath the leg over here. So the IQ is currently down. Wow, finally using a bicep, nice. That's great. So that's a pretty good. Oh, whoa! Hello, why did not use that rolling buster? What? Someone was saving that rolling buster for no reason. Oh man, that person should be able to just one shot at the whole boss, but they decided to wait. Nice. So who was that? Who used the rolling buster? Let me see. What are you doing? What were you doing, sir? Yeah, this build is good, so I'm not really gonna rate it. But man, you were sitting on that rolling buster for a really long time, so I don't know what's going on there. So let me pick a build over here. Alright, this one is good, so I'm not really gonna talk about it. Maybe this one then. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Okay. This one's definitely something we can just kind of talk about right here real quick. So in terms of tag, this person does have all tag possible over here. So I think the only nitpick I'm going to talk about is that gun type definitely not going to be suitable for a melee build. So that's something I want to get out of the system right away. And then one thing I spotted already, there's not a skin in use right here. This one's definitely good. If I were to say if this person would have that cost down by 100, for example, they would definitely be able to exchange for that and get themselves at 2000 flat attack, melee attack gear definitely. So this one's good. I think the only two problems is going to be this one. I know getting that that pilot proficiency and getting their level up might take a little bit longer. So that's why I would suggest like a video I made a long time ago. Always keep those what you might call it, those 2-star pilots and 3-star pilots, because they will definitely help you guys along the way into getting higher proficiency and just leveling them up. This one currently they have giving us 2 exchange ticket where we can get either or to a 2-star or to that green status. So that is definitely going to be a good to go. That is currently under the permanent, under the exchange page, under the permanent tab. So that is something definitely this player can be looking at as well. So let's talk about the build overall. So since this is going to be a melee centric build, so what we would like from a melee build, your arm has to be if possible, get this up to like a level 90 archer possible, if possible, right? That is going to be the best case scenario. Melee weapon, same thing. Let's say getting up to that final part that has alteration, maybe 6-star as well. Gene Sword 3 definitely has the alteration available, but that is definitely not something I would say has the highest stat, for example. But what is available for this person is definitely maybe the Gene Sword 3, what we look at over here. If you going for the build Burning Kingdom, I would say maybe go for the straight red frame. I think that one has a permanent alteration as well, so that is something you have as a good alternative. I don't want to recommend any Soulcast and Gundam Battle Festival tiers, because that is something maybe this person does not have. So I don't want to go out of my way and say, oh, get this and that, right? Because what I can recommend right now, can change maybe tomorrow when we get better parts. So that's why. This setup CA, I'm pretty sure this one is a standard version. Okay. Double share Quanta. This person definitely missed out on the alteration, which is pretty sad. If I must say, definitely missing out on that second portrait and missing some stat. If I were to say as well, so definitely a missed opportunity right there as well. You know, Double Gundam 7 Sword definitely has his alteration currently, but I'm not sure if this person would have the L bash for it. But if they would have saved up good enough of second year anniversary lottery ticket, they can definitely go ahead and just kind of get that alteration going on. Same thing as the Double Quanta, right? Those are definitely two good parts, but I forgot which one has size that. I believe Double Quanta may have a little bit of a slightly advantage if I want to recall, based on my recollection, right? I'm not too don't remember as much, right? In terms of the head, yeah, I think this person is definitely going for some stats, but the Gundam Sabanya head is definitely not something you want to be using for for a melee build. So that is that, right? Because you're definitely subslot right there is not going to be your best of friend right there. So this build is definitely something that's pretty good. I think it just need a little bit more tweak in terms of if this person is definitely going for a melee build. If they would have everything stick start, for example, they will have an easier time to doing some good sub slot. I think they can definitely go for high mobility, high firepower, or even like mobile threat attack. So I think if this person would be able to get this up to 6-star, then they can talk about some some options of having some better word text, potentially portrait. But definitely a skill would definitely help any build, no problem. So that is something this person would need to kind of work on right there as well. Alright, so this one I'll make this as our final match over here and final rating as well. This video is probably right now, what's this, as we're recording, has not cut anything yet. We're looking at around 36 minutes already, so this is gonna be an extremely long video as I must have assumed. Alright, we got that launch battalion mouse 2. That is definitely an EX skill I would like to get one day. Alright, we are at the phase where we get hit by those. I don't what do you call those? Please let me know what do you call those stuff over there. I have no idea. So we're just waiting for people to just do some EXQ right there, as I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing per usual. Let me activate my shield again, protecting myself from those beam right there. Alright, yep. Okay, we got the infinity dive right there. That is from the Infinite Justice, I believe. It's the leg.